Shalom, shalom, akiyam. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Quadash. I would also like to give a double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. I would also like to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, starting with the 144,000 men of Israel, which consists of the servants, the prophets, whom have been ordained since the foundations of this earth to sing this new song, which comes in the form of this gospel, which would be preached throughout all four corners of this earth and rest upon the ears of the innumerable multitude, men, women, and children of Israel, which may be scattered throughout all four corners of this earth. It's just Bayan back again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I just want to get into a brief lesson. It's not going to be long at all. I just want to visit the comment board real quick, okay, as far as the camp channel is concerned, regarding the comment that was left by an individual, as usual, lacking, the proper understanding of the scriptures and Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai's favoritism, okay, towards his people, Israel, man. Now, what I want to do is I want to jump right into this comment, as a matter of fact. Let's do this. Let's jump right into it. All right, it was left, I want to say, let me see here. It looks like 8 days ago. On one of the midweek lessons me and the brother go out and do, if the Spirit allows. Me and the Yakiyam go out on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Wednesdays, if the Lord allows, which He's been allowing it to go down. The Wada Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai for that. Now, real quick. Now, this is from this individual by the name of, what's his name? Sunder Albridge, right? And it reads, right? Another false gospel, okay? That thinks they're the special people. And that when, I'm going to just read it verbatim, and that when God said for all mankind and whosoever, He didn't really mean all and whoever believes. He just meant the chosen ones. And He's obviously being facetious. And obviously that's Akiyam and Akwaf. That in the truth here, through the spirit and power and mercy of the Lord, we already know what it is. But for edification, I figured, hey, why don't we just touch on this real quick? There's new listeners coming into the fold, every day, so it's worth mentioning, through the spirit. Now let's touch on the first half of his comment. He said, another false gospel that thinks they're the special people. Well, let's get one precept real quick, and we're gonna just play with it real quick. It's not gonna be long at all. This is for edification, for you new listeners just coming into the fold, man. That need that sincere milk, man, to get your foundation strong. Okay, because one of the beautiful things about this truth when you first come in, one of the sweet things, is that you find out that you are the chosen, the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American. You are that favored nation, okay? And it's proven through the chastisement, okay, our plight, okay, that we had to endure. Let's go here real quick. That's how we know we're the chosen. The book of Amos, what do I want? Amos 3, real quick. We'll start at verse 1, and it reads, hear this word that the Lord Yahweh has spoken against you, O children of Israel. And mind you, when you go to the book of Exodus, the 24th chapter, all right, there was a blood covenant made, okay, between the children of Israel and Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, okay, when Yahweh commanded Moses to sprinkle the blood, okay, on the children of Israel, man. When you go read that chapter, what you're gonna find out is only the Israelites were there. All 12 tribes were there, okay. When they were sanctified in the Lord. No other nation was present. You see, those curses in Deuteronomy 28 rested upon us. Why? Because we transgressed the Lord's word. We broke that first covenant, man. You see? Hence why we went through these various captivities. Okay, you have a circular history going into the atrocities that were done, okay, to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man, Taino tribes, man. You see? No other nation, okay, can claim that token, okay, that falls in line with the curses written of in Deuteronomy 28. Continuing on. You, O children of Israel. So let me read this from the top. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for your iniquities, man. You see? And just like real time, if you have a son or a daughter, okay, you're gonna chastise them throughout the course of their youth until they become, knowledgeable and of age, and they come on the level, but in their youth you're gonna discipline them because obviously you love them. If you don't discipline your child, you don't love your child, man. That's plain. The scriptures even go into that. As a matter of fact, hey, you're a bastard, man. Okay? Now, if the Lord doesn't chastise you, man, you're a bastard, man. If you won't chastise your son, that son's a bastard, man. It's a bastard child. You see? The chastisement proves that you love your child. You see? So the reason why Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai dealt with us roughly, okay, and wounded us with the wound of an enemy, is because he loves us. It was for correction. Okay, and look at us now. Okay, being set in order. Okay, before the eyes of our enemy, man. Okay, and they can't stand it. Okay, and this is an individual, okay, that's obviously a bugged out, okay, wacky tacky bugged out, okay, 501c3 Roman Catholic Church, all right, tax child, a Christian, man. Okay, that doesn't understand the truth. And he's offended. He's offended at the idea that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has a chosen people. Okay, which is expressed throughout all the scriptures. Let's get one more and we'll move on. The book of Sirach, chapter 17, and verse 17, it reads, for in the division of the nations of the whole earth he set a ruler over every people, but Israel is the Lord's portion. Okay, that's plain. Okay, that's plain as can be. Let's continue on. What else did he say? And that when God said for all mankind and whosoever, okay, he didn't really mean all and whoever believed. Now watch this. Now he's probably echoing Acts, the 2nd chapter, which when you read that chapter with understanding, you will realize that that's all Israelites there, man, from those various parts of the regions. Okay, because we've been scattered. As a matter of fact, let's go here real quick. Let's go to the book of Joel to prove that that's what that's going into, is strictly Israelites. Now, and he's confused on Acts 2, because he's probably talking about Acts 2, because it tells you that whosoever shall call on the Lord shall be saved. Check this out. When you go to Joel, the 2nd chapter, it echoes that same sentiment, and it gets detailed. Joel 2:32, and it reads, and it shall come to pass, which is prophecy, right, that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord Yahweh shall be delivered. For in Mount Zion, which in the Paleo Hebrew, Zion is Tezayuan, which goes into a monument or memorial. Okay, it's talking about Israel. It's a parched place. Another way of saying Jerusalem when you look it up in the Blue Letter Study Bible, right? And in Jerusalem, which is a people before it's a place, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, shall be deliverance, man. As Yahweh has said, and in the remnant whom the Lord Yahweh shall call. Okay, so within the nation, only the elect, okay, is going to be drawn back to the Lord. Okay, that's how complicated this thing is, man. Okay, and not one of those remnant are going to be heathen. And let's prove it. Let's close out right here. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 3, and verse 23, and it reads, truly in vain. Okay, so for no damn reason, man. That's what that word vain goes into. For nothing. Okay, truly for nothing, man. Is salvation hoped for, okay, from the hills and from the multitude of the mountains. Okay, which hills and mountains go into what? Hills go into smaller governments, mountains go into bigger ones, man. Okay, and it's telling you it's vain. Salvation is vainly hoped for. Okay, from the hills and from the mountains, which is going into you heathen nations. Okay, you don't even qualify to hope. Why? Because you've never been part of the covenant. You've never been part of the relationship between us and our power. Truly, in the Lord Yahweh, our power is the salvation of Israel, man. Point blank, period, man. Salvation's only for Israel, which consists of so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. There will be speckled birds due to us being scattered, where there's Israelites that look like the other nations, but their bloodline goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and their spirit is going to testify, okay, that they are from the seed, okay, of Jacob, man. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Quedash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. Lord willing, you Akiam and Akwaf were edified. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kal Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Quedash. Shalom.